Hello, welcome my brothers and sisters. How are we feeling? In Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 238, spoilers, it has been a mix of emotions, some good, some bad, some weird, but this was a really awesome chapter. However, it's not so awesome for Kashimo, since he was a major disappointment this chapter. I saw tons of speculation before this chapter. Kashimo's not him. Kashimo's getting one shot. Kashimo won't last one chapter. Kashimo's underwhelming. And yeah, that was certainly true, wasn't it? And it doesn't at all feel good to admit that, but this beatdown was one-sided as hell. However, Sukuna was incredible this chapter and made his definitive mark as the strongest being to ever live, and it's not even close. And now we have gotten Yuji Itadori and Haguruma joining in on this fight, plus the conclusion of Uraume versus Akari. But let's quickly go over these insane leaks. This chapter starts with Sukuna fully healed in his complete Heian era form. Kashimo is just awestruck, and he looks at Sukuna in amazement, just gauging his power like an X-ray, and all Kashimo thinks in his mind is that Sukuna is perfection. Sukuna is quite literally a god at everything Jujutsu. And Sukuna manages to use two of his hands and a second mouth to perform hand signs and begins chanting to empower his own curse technique and cursed energy output. Kind of like what Gojo did with that 200% purple, but Sukuna can do it solo with no help, and he's much more practical or efficient. We get a bit of lore that Sukuna defeated the 5 Void Generals and the Sun, Moon, and Star squad of the Northern Fujiwara clan, and he also forced the Deshite squad of the Sugawara clan, Gojo's ancestor family, and forced the Angels from the Abe clan to retreat. If you know a little bit about this time period, the Abe clan is freaking legendary, as Abe no Seimei is one of the greatest sorcerers to ever live in Japanese folklore, and many sorcerers from these clans became Onmyoji, which are supreme sorcerers who serve the emperor, and probably are the reason why sorcery and divination is so famous as it is today. And Sukuna soloed all of them and made them run. He is the king of curses. While Kashimo engages Sukuna in battle, he also calls Sukuna beautiful and continues to glaze Sukuna. And all the while, Kashimo is getting his damn ass beat. Sukuna was able to flex a little bit and released a huge dismantle slash, and Kashimo said this is the same dimensional slash that he used on Gojo. Sukuna utterly toys with Kashimo as it narrowly hit Kashimo, taking off a part of his hand, but Sukuna thinks of Yorozu's words about love and strength and thinks that she should have told Gojo or Kashimo all of that garbage. Kashimo tries to retaliate, but Sukuna is dog walking this dude bad. He sends him flying, and in Kashimo's desperation, Sukuna sends out a huge grid of slashes, and this guy doesn't even have a damn prayer. Kashimo enters his inner mind, his afterlife, and he wants to have a talk with Sukuna about strength and love in his last moments. But Sukuna scoffs at Gojo and Kashimo's idea of this love, and he said that love is trash. Sukuna never thought of being satisfied by another. He eats what he wants. He kills people when someone's an eyesore. He plays when someone is fun, and he lives by his own scale. If a person cannot measure up, that's their problem. Sukuna also mentions that the taste of human flesh differs, and we know that his greatest pleasure is eating people, so it's possible that Sukuna could have eaten Kashimo, but whatever the case is, he was off-screened and no diff. Goodbye, Kashimo, you were truly crazy. Damn, just imagine all that hype for just 2 chapters just to get one tapped.
You wanna see me do it again?
Well, now that that's over with, we move on to Hakari and Uraume finishing off their own domain expansion battle, and Hakari is still going strong, and since they are out of that domain, Hakari now probably has his jackpot. But then we see the most hype entrance as of late, especially in this chapter, as Yuji. Yes, Yuji catch these hands Itadori, and Haguruma Hiromi enter this insane battle. Jump Kaisen is so back. Yo guys, I never expect Yuji and Haguruma to enter this fight before Yuta and Maki. Guys, they sent a lawyer out here to handle business, y'all. I can't lie, Haguruma is looking pretty tough though. Plus, now Yuji Itadori is finally getting some action, and it looks like Yuji has a mutation on his arms, like a bladed claw-like appearance, and he may have actually gotten a brand new curse technique or a brand new ability over the past month. Either it's related to the soul or it's in relation to the other 6 death paintings from the cursed wombs. And maybe, just maybe, Sukuna could have harnessed this Mantle and Cleave or some other slashing ability or inherited Sukuna's technique in some type of way. But my boy is locked in right now. Let's go. So we have Hikari, we got Higuruma, we got Yuji. We are tapped in for real, and I pray that they have something for us because Sukuna is too damn strong right now. Low-key, it did feel a little bit like Gege was kind of speedrunning this chapter, but ever since Gojo died, things have felt a little bit off anyway, but I'm sure the TCB and the official translations will fill in a good amount of the holes. But for real, I'm hyped as hell. Sukuna just beat Kashimo and Gojo down so bad that both of them are actually thankful for it. Sukuna must be stopped because ain't no way he got the strongest sorcerers blazing him like this. We need a new plan and we need to act fast. But that's it for my thoughts. Share you guys' takes down below. I'd love to hear them. But this has been the Enemy Stand User, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.